Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Menachem Creditor. It's my honor to serve as scholar in residence and rabbi for UJA Federation of New York. We bring you Torah and music, blessing, and community every weekday. We've been doing so since March 18th, 2020. Today is Wednesday, February 4th, 2026. We're coming up on 6 years of Torah every single weekday morning. Penny, it's good to see you. The Shul Band, that is quite a handle. It's good to see everybody. Jonathan and Sharon, Tara, Boker Tov, good to see you. Let's see who else is here so we can say good morning as we have every weekday morning, 1,484 times. What a gift to be part of this community from all over the world of sweet people, kind souls, as Linda named us, who just like to say good morning and learn a little bit. Linda and Jerry, Cynthia, Judy, and Carl and Barry, good to see all of you. Hi, Scott. Hi, Susie. Hope you're all well. Debbie, thank you. It's very good to see you too. Cynthia and Joyce. Penny, I see you on both screens. That is quite a talent. Michelle, good to see you too. Scott, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Today's Torah is for you. Sherry, good to see you too. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Jack. Hi, Camille. All right, let's take a breath, sing a bracha, learn some Torah. Hi, Julie. Hi, Ashley. Karen, Arlene, Boker Tov, Patty and Minna, good to see you. Minna, it was lovely to see you in person. Oh, Susie, your friend Annie is passing in a matter of hours or days. We're with you. May her journey be supported and graceful, and may you be comforted along with her friends and family. All right, everybody, let's take a breath, sing a bracha, we'll learn some Torah. לעסוק בדברי תורה, לעסוק בדברי תורה, הפוך בה והפוך בה, לעסוק בדברי תורה. It's good to see all of you, friends, and thank you for sharing everything that you do. This began, as you might remember, just about 6 years ago, March 18th of 2020, as a way of picking us up for 15 minutes during the 2 weeks we expected to be disrupted at the beginning of the pandemic. And of course, over the course of time, we have become something more. We've become a steady presence in each other's lives for almost 6 years of Torah every single day, making new friends from all over the world, sharing deep things as people have done today. And so I wanted to say, most of all, thank you to each of us for bringing our whole selves, for bringing our comfort and our vulnerability to this real community that has become a dependable thing. In my life, too. This week we read Parshat Yitro, and it is an extraordinary Torah portion. This is one of those peak moments that happen in rapid succession in the book of Exodus. We have the birth of Moses and the survival on the Nile. We have the plagues. We have the liberation from Egypt. We have the splitting of the sea. That was last week. The attack of Amalek that we survived. That was also last week. And this week, this Shabbat, we read Parshat Yitro of Revelation, of God descending onto Mount Sinai to give the Torah to the Israelites, our ancestors. I thought I would take a step back from the text itself and speak to the image. Think to yourself, when I say Mount Sinai, what do you see? I'm sure some of you have gone on hikes in the Sinai desert in between Israel and Egypt. Currently, it's part of Egypt, actually. We don't quite know where the mountain is located. That was Mount Sinai. There are always reports that there was a stone discovered that, when cracked apart, revealed a pattern of a burning bush. Those people who try to locate the mythic in history, that's an interesting journey. But I'd like to ask you to use your imagination for a moment. What does it look like to you? What does it feel like to you? I say Sinai, and you feel what? I remember as a child learning this story so many times. Also seeing movies, also reading comic books that tried to depict the story of Mount Sinai, Parshat Yitro, our Torah portion. And I remember feeling sweet, just sweetness. And that's interesting because the Torah's depiction of the mountain is anything but sweet. It's described as a volcano churning and trembling and like a fiery furnace, and the sound of a shofar and clouds all around, and the people trembled. What is it like? I remember the child's story that I was told over and over, that the mountains competed to be the mountain where God would descend and give the Jews the Torah. One mountain said, I'm the tallest, it should be me. One said, I have the most flowers, it should be me. But Mount Sinai, according to this legend, was the most humble of all mountains and didn't compete. It was a humble place. That Revelation was chosen by God to be in a place of humility. All of these images are fascinating. I remember getting to college. I was blessed to go to Columbia and JTS, the Jewish Theological Seminary in Columbia, have a joint program where my father attended, I attended, one of my sisters attended, and taking a class with someone who became deeply important to me, Rabbi Neil Gilman. And Rabbi Gilman was a very hard person to learn from at first for me, because he forced me to ask the question that I just asked us all. He said, do you believe that it actually happened? What is the reason that you feel commanded to do anything you feel commanded to do? I had assumed all along as a child the literal truth of the text was how history happened. And Neil made me think about that. Did it happen just the way the text tells me it happened? Or, now I'm looking at some of the comments that we've offered. Julie offers that she feels very small when thinking about that. Fran writes that she feels embraced when she feels about that. Eileen says, as a morah to toddlers, as a teacher of toddlers, we focused on the flowers and the singing. Karen offers that when I say Mount Sinai, she thinks about the hospital in which she was widowed in 2009. That is her story. At Mount Sinai, perhaps maybe on the same floor, that's where I lost my grandmother. There is an awesome variety of images, friends, that might come to mind when I ask you to picture Mount Sinai. Is it thunder? Is it lightning? Is it wilderness, as Camille is offering? Is it humbling? Sinai is both a place, but is also something that travels with us. It's beyond physical place. There are those who are deeply invested in the archaeology of the Bible. That's a powerful thing. But it must be more than that. It's an idea that traveled with us when we had no access to the physical place itself. Imagine after the Six-Day War when, after Egypt attacked Israel, defeated Egypt, and for a time was in control of the Sinai Peninsula, theoretically, where our people as a people was born. Mount Sinai represents a lot. And because revelation is what happens there, the Torah that we hold, even though Moses clearly wasn't holding a book or even papyrus, stones, and not even the first set of stones, but the broken stones and the whole stones, the tablets traveled with us as we were born into Am Yisrael. What a powerful thing it is for us to consider. What is Mount Sinai to me? Is it a commanding voice? It is an origin story. Is it frightening? Is it lovely? Is it humble? Is it grand? What does it mean for God to descend? Does that mean God is more in one place than another? What does it mean to be a child of a mythic moment? What does it mean? I offer not answers today, because revelation is best served by open-ended questions. Our people was born in so many moments. Were we truly free yet? Did we have free will with which to choose to be obligated? Was it under duress for a barely freed people? Does it bring warmth to our hearts? Does it chill us? Is it a place where we made our first national mistake with the golden calf? Is it a place where we did repent for the first time after that? Is it too much? Is it not enough? Do we want to stand at the foot of the base and experience that overwhelm? What does it mean? I invite us, friends. I invite us, before we sing anything else, before I say anything else, I invite you, if you're comfortable, just to close your eyes for a moment and to let your mind wander. Because revelation offers something necessary. Whatever the revelation is, whatever the need is, whatever the moment we might be in individually or collectively. But if you close your eyes and journey in whatever way your imagination, your soul might lead you, to a place of encounter where something new enters into existence, something good, something compelling, something worthy that is offered from beyond to the here. We are children of that moment. And perhaps it's important to not have one concrete definition of what the moment is or reveals, because after all, tradition suggests that everyone heard revelation in their own way. It spoke in languages knowable by all. Even the plants and the trees heard. Even babies nursing understood. It's primal and before language. The possibility, friends, the possibility of knowing deep in your heart that you are a child of that mythic moment, and it flows through each of us differently and beautifully, sometimes forcefully, sometimes gently. What a gift it is to journey back and to bring that mythic possibility of more with us where we go. To remember that our ancestors made a mistake, and we tell that story too. And we journeyed forward, and we tell that story too. And we've made it this far. And we carry our teachers and channel the possibilities. It's a good week. It's good to be in flow with Torah this week. It's good to tap into that primal cosmic energy because it reminds us that what is not all that will be through us. May it be that week for you. Let's send our arts to the east and sing. Kol hod balevav pnima nefesh Yehudi homia ulefatei mizrach kadima ayin letzion Sophia on lo avda tikvatenu hatikva bat shnot alpayim liot am chofshi be'artzeinu Eretz Zion v'Yerushalayim liot am chofshi be'artzeinu Eretz Zion v'Yerushalayim. Am Yisrael Chai. See you tomorrow, my friends.